right, son. We keep humping all night. We'll be in Dallas by morning. We're finally in Texas.
Hey, Bandit, we got you-know-who on my back door one more time.
Bandit, if you make a left turn on this next dirt road, then your ass is gonna be grass, and I'm gonna mow it.
You ought to put some preparation H on your lips, Buford, because you're talking out of your you-know-what.
This is the left, Bandit. Now you gonna take that challenge or not?
Come on, fat boy. Yeah. Snowman, you keep on hooking it down the road. Old Buford thinks he's suckered me into something, but it ain't gonna happen. We're both going out onto this desert, but only one of us is coming back. You hear that, Buford?
Are you ready, D-Lord? We are ready with Charge Akimbo. Are you ready, Reggie? We are prepared for combat. And are you ready, Bandit?
I was born ready, Lord S.
Just take a little look up to your right. Now take a little look up to your left. Now take a look behind you. I'm about to crush your walnuts.
About to get my walnuts out of here.
Breaker 19, come on back. Let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. Antennas high, touching the sky, signal strong as we pass by. The Ontario CB Club, it's where we belong, under the open sky. So tune in now, don't be shy. Join our convoy, give it a try. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride the CB love that won't die. Come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. Breaker 19, come on back. Let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive. In our rolling homes on wheels, it's the friendships that thrive. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride the CB love that won't die.
All right, son. We keep humping all night. We'll be in Dallas by morning. We're finally in Texas.
All right. Sorry about that. I was fixing something. Thank you all for coming. It is your host, Nick. Let me key up over here. All right. We are live on Zello as well. Zello and YouTube tonight, guys. No Facebook due to technical issues last minute. What can I do? Again, I said it and I'm going to say it every time. Everything works. I unplug it, leave it on the side. Come time to hook it up, plug it in. They don't see each other. Like, seriously? And I was running out of time. So there you go. Thank you for coming. It is your host, Nick. It is our Friday night live net. We are using the Zello application here on my right here. For those of you who are new, it's a free to download, free to use app. And you can go ahead and create a profile with your nickname, a name, or whatever you like, your handle, your call sign, and you can come and talk to us. This is not to take you away from the radio, okay? Because many people don't like it. This is just a once a week, so that we can communicate with our members. We have members in the States. We have members all over Canada and in Europe. So the only way to do this is via Zello. We do have a telephone line. The phone number is 1289. It's not a 416. It's a 1289 799 7414. Let me repeat that. 1289 799 7414. Operators are standing by. I can get you on the air and you can say hello to us. Unfortunately, you cannot request a song. We don't play music. But you can, I don't know, say hello, whatever. Okay. The way we do this is we do monitoring channel 16. Okay. We do monitoring channel 16 on lower side. The radios are on here. I don't think there is conditions every time that we do the net, but it's good to try. You never know. So the antenna is up and running. The radio is receiving and ready to transmit. Okay, and tonight is Friday, the 27th of 2026. I want to say hello to all the friends that joined here from YouTube. Steve, you said you're not going to stay too long. That's fine. Thank you for coming. And William is there. And who else? Let me see. Oh, man. Cliff is there as well. Midnight Mobile. Good evening to you, my friend. Al is here as well. Very nice. Great to have you all here, guys. Who else? I don't want to miss anybody. Scenic Route. That must be Adam. Yes, Adam. Thanks so much. All right, let's start. Let me put the volume down on the radio. And let's start with the check-ins on Zello. Guys, we do one person at a time, okay? One person at a time. Quick hello. And then we move into the to the next person. All right, so who wants to be number one? Let me hear you.
Matt, 3030, White Eagle, Tennessee. Evening, everybody, and a happy Friday.
Hey, Matt, thanks for coming. Happy Friday to you. How's everything? Everything okay?
Yep, everything's here, Nick. I was on my radio a couple days ago. I was down on 27.515 and talked to two guys down in Jamaica. One was in Montego Bay, and I can't remember where the other one was at. And the guy that helped me with get my hand license renewed, he shipped my RCI 2950DX to Walcott Radio, and hopefully Walcott Radio can get my RCI my RCI fixed there, QSL. So I'll turn that back over to you, Nick.
All right, good stuff, and good luck there, Matt, with your RCI. Good luck, all the best. I hope they fix it over there. All right, thanks, Matt. Who wants to be caller number 2?
Hi, now for Tango 962 down here out of BC, snowy BC.
Dan, just for your information, from the day that the snow came, it never left. We had some more snow, and then we had a little bit of more snow, and the snow is still there. If I was able to turn the camera and show you outside the window, everything is white.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's been snowing here for the last 3 days straight. Had my driveway plowed the other night. Everything was good. Woke up the next morning to the same amount on the ground. So I should have waited for my buddy's Bobcat. But it is what it is. Weather says it's supposed to go down to 14 below tonight, but it sure does not feel like it.
All right, then let's not jinx it. Okay, let's not jinx it. And yeah, I guess somebody had a revenge on you. They put the snow back. You're like, why are you throwing the snow away? Here, take more.
Yeah, right on. Other than that, things are pretty quiet here. I did make a QSO into Thailand here yesterday.
Cool. Wow, really cool. Really, really cool. Of course, guys, if you don't know, Dan has a tower. I don't know, it's like 300 meters, which is like what, 600 feet up on the air. He sometimes goes there and watches the birds, you know. And with that tower, you know, and whatever antenna, even if you put a mobile antenna up in such a height, you will go far, you know. So because height is might, right?
You're funny there, Nick. No, my tower is only 29 feet, and the rest, 36 feet, is all mast.
Still, okay, I was a little bit off with the numbers, but still, all this, you know, height, good stuff. All right, well, thanks, Dan. Let's look for caller number 3.
Oscar Charlie T36 in Banastra, Ontario, Canada. Checking in. Good evening, everybody.
Hey, Wayne, thanks for coming. Happy Friday. The comments are coming and going here. Steve, don't go anywhere. Stay here. Okay. Thanks, Wayne. Thanks for coming. Anything new and exciting? Go ahead, please.
Well, you can't out-key Matthew or Dan because they're pretty quick, but everybody gets a turn. Managed to have a Kiso with Mexico on the way home tonight in the pickup truck, so it was a good contact, good clear signal, lots of strength, so that was awesome. Other than that, not a whole lot to report.
Okay, cool. Really nice. Good to have you here, Wayne. Thank you so much. Who else would like to check in and say hello? We're looking for caller number 4.
9 Oscar Charlie 552, Joe from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. Hello all.
Hi, Joe. Thank you for coming. How's everything over there in your side of the woods?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good down here. I got my Cobra 2000 all cleaned up inside and out, and it's working pretty good. And I just sold another radio. I have to tell you, Nick, I sold the Galaxy. I did that today.
Why you sold the Galaxy? Why you didn't say anything? Come on.
Well, somebody else asked for it first, I guess. I don't know.
See, that's a thing, guys. That's a thing. Um, when you have a good radio and you want to sell it, you know, like in a good price, you don't tell your friends. Okay, you don't tell your friends. You just let some stranger buy it because the radio is rare. Because if you're gonna sell it to a friend, you know, you cannot sell it the same amount of money. So that's a tricky situation to be there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. This is a friend of mine, and he knew what I paid for it, so it was hard to get out of it what I wanted.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. William is asking what Galaxy. I think it was the 99 HP or something.
No, it was DX95T.
Oh, 95T. Gotcha. The DX. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, so William, it was the 95T. What can we do? All right, Joe. Well, I hope you didn't regret. You know, if you had posted that radio online, you could have sold it for like at least $300 or so. But what can I do?
Yeah, I know. I know. But
I'm
it was
just
a
messing.
really good deal this buddy of mine gave me. We did some trading as well as cash, so it worked out really well. Anyway, I'm sure someone else wants to check in.
Yeah, good stuff. Thank you, Joe. Thanks for coming in. Okay, who wants to be on the number 5? Check in number 5.
And 9 Oscar Charlie, 156, Erie, the town of Durham, Ontario, Canada.
And 9 Oscar Charlie, 452, Tim and Lindsay.
Okay, Tim, thanks for coming. Give me a second. Let me say hello to Erie first. Erie, you still have snow over there? You want me to send you the special forces?
Oh, we got a lot of snow here. I'm telling you, at the end of my driveway, the snow is 9 feet high. I have a hell of a time
Hi, Donald.
checking the cars coming
Thanks for
up
coming.
the highway. And it's pretty bad here. And I got my backyard where my antennas are. The snow is 9 feet high all the way across the field. It's awful. But I can't even. I have some repairs to do, minor. But I can't get out there. I need to swim out there.
Oh, wow. That's not good. But why would you want to go back there anyway? Okay, well, it's the same story with you, Erie. You always have snow after snow after snow. You and Dan over there, you are in the most, what can I say? So much snow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's true. We're in a snow belt right now between Mount Forest and all the way up to my area up here called Dornoch. It's bad. It's always bad, and it's always been that way to my knowledge. So I have to live with it. But thank God I got a huge snowblower. It just takes care of it, no problem. And that's not my wife. I got a good machine.
Nobody thought that. Don't say that again, please. We are professionals here. Yeah, snowblower, if you catch it when it's fluffy. If it sits a couple of days, then your snowblower can blow, you know what. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to check-in number 7. Oh, sorry, number 6. We got 452 Tim. Tim, I don't know if you want to add anything about the snow situation here at downtown. We still have snow from the moment it started snowing, which was a few weeks ago. So I don't know, anything that you would like to share with us? Go ahead, please.
Yeah, no, we get lots of snow here in Lindsay. We always get a decent amount of snow here, though. So it doesn't faze me at all. Although I would like to get on my roof and do some work on the antenna. I want to change my take the 12-meter ham stick.
Of course, Donald, give me a second.
Off the Antron and put a 10-meter ham stick on there to see if it's going to work better as just kind of a straight wire antenna instead of having a little coil that 12 meters have. But whatever, I guess I just have to be patient and wait. Got my unit in Grant on again tonight. I guess I'm going to have to break down and do the capacitor kit in it. It drifts really bad when it's cold. It's really high, and then, I don't know, 5-10 minutes later it goes low, and then it goes back to normal. So guess I'm going to have to look into repairing that radio. I was looking at it tonight, and then I just said, no, put it back together.
Right. I don't know if you want to do it yourself. I have a couple of friends here downtown that can work on this radio and whatchamacallit, make it rejuvenate the radio again.
Yeah, I just got to get the capacitor kit. I don't know, they're like $30 or $40. It's only, what is it, 32 capacitors or something in it to replace. So it's not that big of a deal. They don't look bad, but they're old, right? So they could be dried up inside and you would never know. But none of them split, none of them leak. So it's definitely showing signs of age. Once I have it on, like it's been on for a couple hours now, it's transmitting great. I get, I don't know, 10 watts on AM and 12 on sideband. 10 on a peak anyway, on AM. But yeah, 12 on sideband, it works really good. It's just got to warm up. It's only for my work truck, and it's going to be in the summertime, so it should already be hot. I don't know if I'm going to worry too much about it, but it just drives me nuts trying to turn it on here at the house and talk to a local buddy here, and the thing be all off frequency.
Right, right. It's annoying. I know it's annoying. Let me say hello to our friends on YouTube that are watching right now. First was William. William, if you don't mind, I'll check you in on number 7. I know you're gonna join us after on Zello. I just want to say a quick hello. Steve was here, UDX 483, and Steve had to go. He said he couldn't stay too long. Thanks, guys, for being here. I'll put Steve on number 8. Number 9, I'm gonna say hello to Adam. 9 Oscar Charlie 355. 9 Oscar Charlie 355. Thanks, Adam. Thank you so much for coming. Who else? We got Adam. Then again, William. I don't want to miss anybody. And we got Cliff. 965. 965 is our good friend Cliff. Cliff, thanks so much for coming. Who else we have? Midnight Mobile. I'll check you in, my friend. Of course, absolutely. Midnight Mobile. You are number 11 on the check-ins list. Thanks so much. We're monitoring channel 16 lower side. I don't know if you can hear anything. I have 0 conditions, like 0. Absolutely 0. So Midnight Mobile, I checked you in on number 11. Let me say hello to Al. Al is 1957 from Alora. Thanks so much, Al. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Friday. And who else? I don't want to miss anybody. I think I saw one more name. Mark. Oh, Mark. Okay. 171. Mark is from Lindsay also. Thanks, Mark. Thank you for coming. Donald, of course, you can check in. I'll check you in right now. Number 14. Okay, number 14. C9W5L. C9W5L. All right, I checked you in. Oops. Sorry, my mouse is acting up and I'm all over the place. Okay, Donald, I got you in there. Devin, I'll check you in. Thank you so much for coming, my friend. I'll check you in on number 15, okay? From Houston, Texas, of course. Thanks so much. We do this every Friday at 9 p.m. If you have Zello, which is right here, this app, you can download and you can talk to us. Oh, Adam says that Owen Sound has plus 10 degrees and rain down to minus 20. What? I need glasses. I refuse to wear glasses. I'm just going to go closer so I can read better. Down to minus 20 and about a foot of snow, all mixed in the last 10 days. Whew, that's crazy. That's really crazy. 310 Houston. Yes, Donald, sorry, I just saw this one now. 310 Houston. Thanks so much. I got your number 14. Yeah, thanks, Adam. Thanks for coming. Okay, sorry for the delay, guys. Let's go back on Zello. Who else would like to check in and say hello? We do have a telephone line, 1289-799-7414. Yeah, Donald, there is absolutely 0 conditions. There is 0 conditions. Nothing. It's like nothing, like 0. All right, sorry for keeping the channel too long, guys. Go ahead, back on Zello.
Niner Romeo Charlie 5711. Ryan here in Strathcona County, Alberta. Happy Friday, everyone.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for coming. Uh, always pleasure to have you. What's new and exciting? I was gonna ask you which radio are you using to talk to us, but I forgot we are on Zello. So okay, whatever. You can say, "Oh, I'm using a Samsung," okay, or whatever.
No, I'm still using that AnySecQ Pro that I bought a couple years ago. It seems to still work. Pretty happy with that. I do have a question though. I did have conditions out here later this afternoon,
Uh-huh.
but it seems the foolishness for 38 is starting to move into the uppers. Has anybody else noticed that?
Yeah, if I can answer real quick, yes, 41, 42, 43, the crying babies all over the place. Anybody else, guys?
9 Oscar Charlie 975. I'm checking in.
I've been getting it also. There's that 111 guy. He's a horrible person. I heard he was the Mexican cartel.
It's always the Mexicans that are causing the issue. Hi, Adam. Thank you for coming. I hear people next to you. Don't tell me you're in Brampton.
Yeah.
No. Everybody's over here. Say hello, Brian.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Trudy, say hello. And Paul. yeah. He's 18 years old, and I'm trying to talk him into getting a ham ticket. But anyways, that's another story, and we'll talk about that later.
You can try to get him on the radio. It doesn't matter which radio. Get him on the radio, and then slowly he will see if he wants to get into ham radio, and he can get his ticket. But he can start somewhere, and CB is always a great way to start.
310 Houston, Texas. I want to say thank you for checking me in from Houston, Texas.
Hi, my friend. Thank you for coming. Was it Donald 310 Houston?
QSL, yeah, you got it right.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. I since I have Donald, since I have you here, do you hear? Because we hear that the 111 guy is in Phoenix, Arizona, and West Phoenix area. Do you hear this guy or the crying baby? Do you hear them on the radio?
Oh yeah, I hear him. I hear a whole full room of him. That man, I hope he'd go away there pretty soon. Here, but yeah, we got a whole full room of him down here in Texas, around Houston there. So
Yeah. And now Ryan says, not only Ryan, even myself, I've heard, like, I know the Crying Babies, also the 111 guy, and I've heard him on Channel 42 one time, and they even go up there with the other Mexicans.
well, he's well known on YouTube. They already got him recorded and everything. So yeah, he's pretty well known on the internet, so on YouTube. So all right, bro. I just want to appreciate and say hello to everybody out there. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Hey, no problem. Anytime. We're here every Friday. Okay, every Friday. Feel free to come and say hello. The channel on Zello, guys, is always on. So if you come in during the day, if you want to test the radio, if you want to see if you have conditions and you can hear each other, you can come in at any time. I'm sure most of the time there's always somebody to talk back to you, and you guys can test. All right. Let's see who else is here and would like to say hello. We're looking for number 18, caller number 18.
290 Daniel, Houston, Texas.
All right, Daniel, thank you so much for coming. Uh, yeah, you and Donald. What's new and exciting over there on your side?
Oh, just watching the grass grow, the tree leaves bloom.
And we are watching the snow coming down. And as what you may call it, as Adam said, 10 degrees. Well, we're talking Celsius, right? So 10 degrees, -20, and then rain on top of it. So you got all four seasons in 1 week.
Right on, dude. We did 83 today.
See, there you go. You're going like you're gonna become like Florida at the end of the day. All right, good stuff, Daniel. Thank you so much for coming. Devin says I had the 111 on 38 at an S9 today on my meter. Yeah, stepping all over everybody. Yeah, if he's doing 9S units, well, rumor has it that Devin he's West Phoenix, somewhere there. So yeah. Okay, we're looking for number 19, caller number 19. Go ahead, please.
Australia, 150, Marshall, Ontario, Canada.
150, you came in loud. You almost broke my speaker here. I jumped out of my chair here. Very loud signal. Thanks for coming. Anything new and exciting on your side?
Oh, no, actually, it's a very interesting lesson here. No, everything's pretty good here. We got snow here too, but only what, another 20, 21 days until spring, so we're getting through it. But no, it's great. We haven't had this much snow for 30 years, so it's like an old time winter, but we're making it.
Yeah, yeah, nothing but snow, nothing but snow. I guess we are used to that. We the North, okay? We are the North, so right, good stuff. Let me see. I don't want to miss anybody's comments. Thanks, guys, all for watching. Some people are commenting on Facebook. This time we're not. I'm not streaming on Facebook. My apologies because of technical difficulties. As I mentioned earlier, let me see. Somebody wants to participate for the first time. I gotta allow everybody. So as I mentioned earlier, everything works. Let's say tonight I'm gonna finish the stream. I'm gonna unplug everything, leave it on the side, turn off the computer, come back the week after, plug everything back in. Nothing works. They cannot see each other. They don't sync. It's crazy. Anyway, who else would like to say hello? All we ask is first name and location. We do have a telephone line. The number is, I can write it here also, 1-289-799-7414. Operators are standing by.
Nine Oscar Charlie, 1957. Say hi to Nick and all the rest that are listening.
Hi there, Al. I saw you on YouTube. You checked in from YouTube. So yeah, thanks for coming. Always a pleasure to have you here. Oops. I want to knock the camera.
I'm always hanging around somewhere, Nick.
I would like to add, I'm thinking about going outside my yard and tickling my toes in the grass, man.
Yeah, you can. You can if you want to. You can if you want to. Let me do something here, guys. I want to change something. All right. Let me move this over. All right. And I'm going to move this over. And boom. All right. So you guys can have something to watch. So it's not boring, you know. All right. Good stuff. We're looking for caller number 20. Who else would like to say hello? Please go ahead.
9 Oscar Charlie 432. Good evening, Nick, and everybody on that here, basically. Good to hear y'all. Just sitting back, watching it on YouTube and using Zello at the moment. Return back to you, Nick.
All right, Steve, thank you for coming. You're number 20 on the check-ins list. Yeah, nice to have you back. What's new and exciting that you would like to share with us?
Well, here's something a little off. It's not really related, but when you get older and you tie your boots up and you got them tied up real nice and tight at the top, try not to slip. Try to pull them off by using your feet to slip them off, because that way you can pull muscles real bad. And I did that. So I pulled my bicep and my leg now, and it hurt and it popped. So when I tried to pull my boots off, I heard a big snap in my leg, like a big pop, and I was like, "What the heck?" It freaked me out. So yeah, I popped the muscle, and it hurt. So yeah, try not to be lazy, and try to slip your boots off your feet easily instead of going down and untying them. So that's basically what I'm doing. So I'm just sitting back, relaxing, just enjoying the evening and watching your YouTube feed and listening to everybody on that. That's pretty well it. Turn it back to you, Nick. 9 Oscar Charlie 432.
Okay, this is bad, but this is good also, because now you have more time to stay home and play radio. Okay, if you, if you want to look at the bright side, right? The bright side. Yeah, I wish you to get well soon. You know, I wear 6-inch boots, and I only tie the bottom. I don't go up. Like there's 3 more holes that I can do my shoelaces, but I just leave it there. And sometimes my feet rubs inside the boot, and as I walk, it makes like funny noises. I mean, okay, whatever. Yeah, good stuff. Adam here saying that he bought a Nano VNA analyzer. Cool little tool, still figuring out, but it's definitely a handy piece to have. And Donald says, I want a Nano SWR meter too. Adam says, got my truck all RF bonded today, and my Wilson truck at 2000 is at 1.1 to 1.8 SWR between 1 and 40. Great news. I haven't tuned the whip yet either. That's fine. You can cut the antenna a little bit, a quarter inch at a time. If you want there, Adam, I have a video for the Nano VNA, because now when you I forget there is some circles on the screen. That's called the Smith chart, if I'm not mistaken, the Smith chart. You don't need that. If you look on my channel, I have a video there. You can remove all that and just use it from, like, you go for start and you put the frequency, let's say from 26 megahertz, and then you press stop, and then you put the frequency for like 28 megahertz, and that gives you like then you will see where the what you may call it, where the antenna resonate, and then with the wheel you can move the cursor, and where it dips the lower, you can move the cursor there, and you can see how much like SWR on the left corner, on the top left corner. But yeah, check out the video. It's very easy. All right, good stuff. Thanks, Steve. Thank you for coming. Who else would like to check in and say hello? We still have a few things to talk about. I don't know if you heard about the weather service, the weather radio service. This one here. Um, this service, you can find it if you're in the Toronto area at 162.4. If you scan on the channels in your area, you should be able to pick it up. If you haven't done already, they used to sell weather radios, as they call them. They were linked, so anytime there was an emergency, knock on wood, you will hear it on that radio. And that service is going down March 16, 2026, in about like 2 weeks or so. So that's sad. I made a video about it. So yeah, that's one of the sad news that we have for today.
You know what? Here's some sad news for you. Yep. I ordered Nano VNA off AliExpress. Yes. And anyways, I ordered one off AliExpress, and I'm expecting it to show up in March 2nd to the 8th. And yeah, I'm gonna have a blast with that.
Yeah, absolutely. If you learn how to use it, you can open up a small repair shop there, Adam. Let me see. Anybody on this channel here? We are the Ontario CB Radio Club. We are live on YouTube. This is our Friday night live net. Anybody would like to say hello? Over. I think I heard something though. That's why. Sorry about that, Adam. Yeah, good stuff. From Ali, it takes time. It takes time, but they're good. They're good.
Yeah, you know what? I happen to like AliExpress because it's, you know what? They don't have no what don't they have? AliExpress. For me to come here. Yeah. They don't have no customs. They don't have no customs. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's right. Adam, what kind of radio? You can buy it, but then again, if it's going down in 2 weeks, I don't know what the point is. Even though they showed that on CTV, they made a video about it, and there's a ton of people reacting to that because they don't want to lose the service. Because that's the whole purpose about it, right? If there is no internet, so that you can hear it on the radio. What else? Did you? Devin says he heard me on the distance. I don't know. Give it a try. Give it a try. All right. Who else? Who else would like to say hello, guys, or comment? And put the volume down just a little bit. Who wants to comment about the weather radio service or anything else? Please go ahead.
Well, I kind of got a question for you there. If anybody might know. Asking for a friend, but everybody, all of us know how when you live by water and your signal bounces off the water pretty good, and you can usually talk skip fairly well. Well, what would happen if you ran a wire from your tower into the water and grounded your tower in the water? Would that make a difference?
Yes.
Yes, it would. The salt water is better.
Salt water.
William, 2179. I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina. And it'd make a difference because water's a conductor. And it's not going to get around, and electricity and water don't mix very well. So you might want to try a copper rod and stick it in the ground and bond to the copper rod. If you go
No?
putting electrical wires in the water, you might get shock or electrocuted, depending on what kind of radio
Exactly.
you're talking
Exactly,
about.
Adam. I'm with you 100%. I'm with you.
You could tie a chain or a cable to the back of your pickup truck with a piece of weight back up to the ocean or the bay or where you may be and throw it out there in the water. It's tied to the ground, and shit, you could talk all over the place.
Do you hear that, Adam?
Also, you can use a chain link fence. That works real good.
The Navy's been using water as a ground for about 80 years.
Yeah.
It's the best way to do anything for bonding or grounding.
Well, it sounds good. Thanks for all the advice. Give my buddy the information.
Yeah, I honestly don't think you're going to get shot. It's just ground. That's all it is.
Yeah, just running the wire from the tower itself to the water, just for extra ground.
Well, I suppose it'd be considered a floating ground then. But electricity and water really don't mix very well. And, you know, Ben Franklin was around a couple hundred years before the Navy, I guess. I wouldn't trust using the water. But I guess you do what you do.
Water is your friend when it comes to ground.
I guess it doesn't make much difference that it's Lake Erie, does it?
No, the lake, the name of the lake or the location of the lake doesn't matter for sure. But I think it does. I've seen it. I've seen some people doing it and it worked for them. So I don't know, William. Um, William could also be right, but then again, that's the negative side, right? And the negative side will ground better, and that work. The whole lake will work as a ground plane for the signal. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
All of Lake Erie. Holy.
Yeah, it depends wherever you are connected or closer to, right? It could be you could be in the Atlantic. Um, the same applies for cargo ships and stuff like that. I don't know about coast guards. I'm sure it could be the same, but I had a friend. I still have a friend. He's back home, and he used to be a mechanic. Um in one of those cargo ships for decades and decades and decades. And what he would do, because he was a ham operator, he would run a long wire, um, like from the mast, one mast to the other, and then the rest is all on the metal, which is touching the water, right? The whole boat is the ship is like all metal, and I could hear him while back. That was 25 years ago when I was back home on my HF radio. So, and he was somewhere in the ocean somewhere. And yeah, so I think it can be done. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, Adam. Yes, yes, Adam. I get it. I get it. Oh, we got John. John, thank you for coming, my friend. John is 2 Oscar Charlie 76. Let me write you down here, John. John UDX 76 and 2 Oscar Charlie 76. Thanks, John, for coming. Steve was here earlier, and yeah, thanks for coming. We are talking about. I don't know if you experienced something like that, John. If you want to participate in the conversation, um, you are not late. It's okay. Better late than never. Not a problem. Don't worry about it. So yeah, to make an antenna and the negative side of the antenna, to throw it in the water, to for better ground and for better ground plane altogether. So yeah, that's what we were talking about. Anybody else has a comment on the weather radio service going down, or on the topic with the antenna in the water, the ground in the water, or anything else, or if you would like to say hello? All we ask is first name and location. Go ahead, please.
Uh, 9 Oscar Charlie 551 checking in, Nick.
Hi there, Sam. Thank you for coming. You are number 22 on the check-ins list. Um, anything new and exciting over your side?
Oh, no, too much. Just that TRC 850 Navajo base there. I replaced the speaker in it. That's what I was doing here. I just finished and realized what time it was, so that's what I was working on, Roger.
Yeah, good stuff. You might want to get a hold of Tim. Tim, I don't know if you're still here. Let me look at my notes here. 452 Tim. He was looking for a kit for capacitors for, was it a TRC? Tim, I forgot. I'm so sorry. Tim, if you're still here. No, I don't think he can hear us. Anyway, that's fine. Yeah, so he was talking about replacing a set of capacitors on that radio. But yeah, good stuff. How's the speaker sounding? The speaker sounding okay?
Not as good as the original. The original fell apart just from the heat from the transformer power supply. And the one I put into it was an oval speaker, but a little bit smaller. So it's not as loud, but it works. You can't notice it from the grill. It just looks like original. So, but it's very close.
Right. I just noticed that one of the microphones wasn't working, and I fixed that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. My opinion for speakers, because I've seen many radios. One of the radios that I made, see, that microphone died again. What's going on? What may call it? That radio had two speakers, 8 ohms in series, and that makes it 16 ohms. And that thing was sounding so great. I can't remember. Was it the Tram D300? I can't remember. 2 speakers on the top. Very nice sounding radio. And if you have the room, like if you have a wooden box, and you can put like It depends how many speakers you have or what speaker. If you have like 4 ohms, if you can put 4 of them in series, that will give you 16. What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, it would sound better if it had more speakers, but no room in that little chassis. It just, I just happened to have another mobile that was for parts, and it had an oval speaker in it, which was 8 ohms. The original one was 16, but
There you
it
go.
just
See?
takes a little bit more to drive it. That's all. The difference in ohms, but it won't hurt it.
Yeah, there you go. The 16 ohms. Yeah. All right, good stuff. Let me see. I see some comments on Facebook. I don't want to. I see likes. Thanks, guys. But you have to join. You have to join. Mark. Oh yeah, people are checking in. I'm so sorry. I didn't see because we don't stream on Facebook tonight. Let me say hello. Okay, so Kevin, 2 Oscar Charlie, 757, 2 Oscar Charlie, 757. Let me reply, guys, because sorry about that. Okay, so we got Kevin, and then we got Mark. Mark is number 23. Mark 207. No, sorry, 22, 23. Yeah, I made a mistake. It's okay. Mark 207. Mark is watching us from Buffalo. And then Rico, number 25. Number 25 for Rico, 25. Yeah, sorry guys, we have to say hello to everybody. Let me see if any stations around here. This is the Ontario CB Radio Club. We are live. This is our Friday night live net. We are live on YouTube. Any stations here can hear me and would like to say hello over. Wah, 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 wah. Any stations here? I have to try AM too, because sometimes. All right, we'll be on the side. We'll be listening. Thank you.
Yeah, my Oscar Charlie 58. I just wanted to say hi. Name's Richard Visson, and the first time on the Zello channel. Thank you.
Hello, my friend. You blew my speaker away. I don't know how you did that. The name was Richard. Can you please repeat one more time, if you don't mind? Thank you.
Yeah, my name's Richard. I'm in Oakville, so just the other side of Toronto, I guess. Been on the CV, well, been on CV Ham Radio as well for quite a few years, and just joined the club a couple of months ago. So, good to say hi. I can't actually stop because I'm actually driving, and I've just parked for a second. I got to pick up and leave again. So, just wanted to say hi, and that said the first time on the Zello app. So it's good to say hi and see how it got through. But obviously, it's working pretty good. Back to you for the final, Evan.
Yes. 9 Oscar Charlie, 58. Thank you so much, Richard. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, it works amazing. It was just too loud at the beginning, and you sounded a little bit muffled. I had to put the volume down on you because I can do it individually for every person speaking here. So thank you so much for coming. We do this every Friday night, and you can jump in at any time and say hello, or you can just listen. Whatever works for you. Thank you so much again.
That's great. Thanks for letting me in. Yes, I mean, obviously, well, Friday nights, most nights are pretty busy. All the kids in the house usually, but I'll try certainly to make it go to giving a call next time too. Right, simply for that. Speak to you soon. Take care.
Yes, Richard. Thank you so much. Nick here. November Echo Kilo. Awesome. All right. Good to have you here. We'll be here for another hour at least or more. Depends on the mood. If the people don't talk, I might shut it down. What am I gonna do? Talk here by myself? Guys, if you are new, we do have a telephone line. The number is 1289 799 7414. 799 7414. If you want to get on the air with us, remember back in the day, you used to call the radio station and you will go on the air and dedicate songs and stuff like that. Well, we don't play music here, but you can still get on the air. I'll get you on the air and you can say hello to us. Let me see. I'm just reading on the comments. Michael, yes, thank you so much, Michael. Sorry for the inconvenience due to technical difficulties. I couldn't stream on a Facebook tonight. My apologies. So not a problem there, Michael. I checked you in on number 28. Number 28. Let me change the page here. 28 is Michael. And then 27 was my good friend Jeff, 3408 from Ottawa. All right, good stuff. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Adam says I'll be in Mount Forest briefly tomorrow morning. Sure, if you have a radio, I'll be on the air. I'll be around 38, most likely. If you wanna give a shout, I'll probably hear you from up there. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, who else would like to say hello or to comment? We talked about the weather radio service going down on March 16th in like 2 weeks, and people are disappointed. I don't know what's gonna happen. And we talked about antennas with the ground being in the lake, in the water. So, what do you think? Questions, concerns? Yeah, please feel free. Go ahead.
Well, I have my opinion on the weather radio. It's sad to see that going. I honestly think it's not the right decision that they've done. That's been around for many, many years, and there's still a lot of people listening to that who use it. It's just a silent use type mode, where they're probably not getting a lot of feedback, but they're just going basically on modern technology, especially with cell phones and everything now. But yeah, I still believe that still has its place, the weather radio frequency and the weather radio alerts, I've got a weather radio here. I've had it for many, many years, for a long time. And yeah, it's very useful. Yeah, I've been using it for many, many years, and it's sad to see that they've basically terminating that March 16th, like you said. I happened to see some other postings online regarding that, but anyways, I guess we'd have to make our input known to Environment Canada about that. Anyways, we'll turn back to you, Nick.
there a reason given why they're shutting it down? I still know probably at least 50 people that use it, 51 including myself.
No, they just said that. Well, I made a video about it, and not to brag about it, but uh, I don't want to turn the channel too much to political, but they think that they live downtown, and they're like, who uses radio anymore? Batteries, radios, everything is on the internet. Just go ahead and use the internet. But the whole point is, and I showed the flyer, I showed the flyer on the video how they advertise it and say that having a weather radio is like having a fire alarm in your house. It's the same thing. You get notifications when live things happen, or weather changes, and any other type of alerts, right? So they're like, we have the cell phone, and maybe something happened and something is not working, right? So they're like, we're not going to spend money. Everybody has the internet, you know what I mean? And that's what they don't realize. And again, I don't want to go too much into politics, but if you see the amount of money that we spend for other countries, and we cannot maintain this radio system, like seriously.
Yeah, roger that, Nick. I guess they probably didn't talk to Emergency Preparedness Canada. Like you said, they have the flyers, and people should have a hand crank shortwave weather radio in their 72-hour kit. I don't know. Maybe some people should go back and talk to Emergency Preparedness and reevaluate.
Yeah, and as we do the live net on the bottom of the screen, I give all the information, the phone number, and the email. If you guys want to let Environment Canada, actually Environment Canada is the one using that, but now what's it called? The ministry has changed the name to I forget. I'm so sorry. I think these are the people that they want to change the and get rid of the service. Anyway, your thoughts, guys. Go ahead, please.
Probably going to make for quite a bit of surplus antenna, surplus radio gear.
Bill.
But I think I'd be pretty upset if I were Canadian and I had spent money on taxes for all of my lives to be able to that the government couldn't fund some of the necessities when they fund so many other things.
Nick, I believe it's called Industry Canada, also the DOAC. That's what it used to be called before that. That's to my knowledge.
Good evening, gentlemen. It's the Office of Climate Change and Environment Canada now, so that's where they've wasted all the money on BS climate change nonsense. And like Nick said, without getting too political, sending money off to every other nation on Earth except for our own. 9 Officer Charlie, 13, checking in, Nick.
Yeah, I got you there, Wade. I got you. You're number 29 on the chickens list. And someone else joined. Bill joined from Las Vegas. So, Bill, thank you so much. You're number 30 on the chickens list. Okay, number 30. Our good friend Bill from Las Vegas. Bill is 2 Oscar Charlie 2301. 2301. Perfect. Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much. John just mentioned that it was 77 degrees. Here we have, you didn't hear that earlier, John. I think it was Ryan or somebody, or Adam, maybe Adam said it. They had all 4 seasons in 1 week. 10 degrees Celsius, rain, then minus 20. That's crazy. Thanks, Wade. Yeah, we don't want to get too political, but yeah, like I was gonna, like I made a video about it, and I took screenshots of the amount of money that we spend, and I was gonna add that into the video, and then I'm thinking, I don't want to piss people off. Yeah, but yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. It's uh it's a service, that yeah, they had some problems, but fix it. Spend some money and fix it. It's for our own good, and the way Environment Canada is advertising on the website, it's a good cause, a good thing to have. And no, Industry Canada doesn't. It's the climate change, as Wade said. The climate said. I keep want to say reconciliation, which doesn't make any sense, but that word keeps coming to my mind. Climate change, yeah, that's what we're missing now.
Hey, Nick, I got a question about something. Charlie 9 Whiskey 51 Donald down here in Houston. I got a question for maybe for you or someone else about a kind of power source for a little small amp on my bicycle.
Uh, Power on a bicycle? Is that an electrical bicycle or is it an analog bicycle?
I believe you said a power supply for a small amp on a base station.
No, I'm putting a little small amp on my radio, my little President Lincoln 2 Plus there on my bicycle, along with that little Chinese amp, but it puts out about 80 to 90 watts, and trying to get a power source for it.
A 12-volt lithium battery. I don't know how much time you would get on it with an amp. You might get a bit though. Deep cycle, 12-volt lithium, they're not heavy.
Or if you put two in parallel.
Yeah, like a 7.5 or 10 amp hour 12-volt battery. That would run some gear for a little bit.
You're right about the bicycle, Nick. Yeah, I talked to a guy on a bicycle in the Florida Keys there one time.
Man, that's how I got into CB. I used to ride around with a great big lead acid car battery on my bicycle and a 102-inch wick coming off the frame on the back wheel. My little realistic mounted to the handlebars. That worked great, man. It worked great.
Well, I got a 10K Predator on the back of my bicycle, and I'm trying to find. I want to hook my radio and the amp up to one battery there. So and I didn't want something real bulky, something kind of lightweight. But I've been looking at 10 amp, with 12-volt 10 amp surge, so amperage, so get that will work or not.
Thing I would be worried about with that is running a linear on the bicycle. You don't really have a ground, right? Because you got the frame of the bike, but that's about it. You got rubber wheels on the ground. Trying to get a ground on that, you probably get a lot of RF back into it and end up flipping the amp.
He can go by the lake and throw a wire in the water.
Yeah, I got a good ground. I got
Eric.
the ground strap I ordered a while back, and I got everything grounded there and stuff. So even grounded the antenna. I grounded everything. So, but I'm just trying to find one battery to hook the radio and the amp, on one battery. I had a big 12-volt battery, car battery, but it's just too heavy and bulky, for a bicycle. So.
Yeah, man, that's why you want to go with a Life Pro lithium 12-volt battery. I see them all over Amazon. They're not that expensive, depending on which ones you go with, but they got some good punch to them.
Yeah, a lot of it depends on fixture units. You need to figure out how many watts you're going to be using an hour, and then go with a good battery, like say they use for electric wheelchairs or electric scooters or something like that. Match up the voltage that you need. But
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna probably go down to the battery. We got a battery test down here, so go in there and see what I can find. But yeah, yeah, it few days here I'll take a picture and I'll take a picture of my setup there on my mountain bike, my Mongoose. So that's impressive engine. So all right, I'm gonna get out of here. Appreciate talking to everybody out there and checking me and checking out there. So.
All right, man, 7-3. Have yourself a good one. Not that long ago, I used one of my small riding lawnmowers. Had to go about 10 kilometers. I had my little tiny walkie-talkie all the way there, and all the way up. It was only a 7-channel walkie-talkie. I just ran on the batteries.
yeah, there are a lot of the POTA parks on demand folks and stuff, parks on the air folks that use lithium batteries, and they'll sit there and talk, 2 to 4 hours most any time they're out, and they don't seem to have any problems.
Technology advances with those lithium batteries. Although they've been using like the small ones in your RC aircraft and all that stuff. I had it back when I was in RC aircraft. Those things, they were dangerous back then. You charged them, you had to charge them in a fireproof bag, and yada yada, because they were prone to explode. They don't really explode, but they light up in such an inferno you can't put the damn things out. And they got to be in the bags to charge them. Definitely come a long way with those batteries now.
I had a Futaba radio I was using from RC airplane, and had no problem charging at all. But I did put a big pack in the heavier pack, sub-Cs in a Cessna I made a long time ago. I still do fly RC airplanes. I've got a bunch of them left over.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I used to fly and I flew helicopters and stuff. I crashed my one helicopter and never fixed it, and then just kind of started losing the love for it. So I sold the other big one I had. And I had a big, I can't even remember what it was. It was white, yellow, and blue. I increased the ailerons and the rudders on it, and that thing would just whip through the sky. They used to come out to the club in Coburg and watch me fly because somebody thought for sure I was going to rip that plane in half and it was going to crash to the ground. Nope. Then I had a DX6i controller for it, and it went bad. Took it out for a flight one day, and I was just flying easy at the beginning of the season. I took it up, just got it up, and the controller messed up. Plummeted into the trees. Never got back into the hobby.
Oh, I still got my old plane. I got a Hot 40. I put it together myself in plans, and I used a Futaba 6-channel radio on it. And that thing will spin. It'll fly at knife edge. It'll do everything. Fly upside down, do elements, and I used to go crazy with it. I was a member of the Oakville Flying Club for a long time before I moved up north, and now I got a field out in the back. I can fly up there anytime I want.
Nice. Yeah, I got into drones. I like my little DJI drone. The neighbors don't like it, but I love it.
I don't have a drone. I'm scared of those things. I don't know. They look too not for me. And as for helicopters, I had one too, and I crashed it. The gyro went on it, and the collective, all that stuff you have to do to get it working. It was too much, so I gave up. I only bought one. I don't remember the brand. It was back in 1995. I had it, and but I flew quite a few model airplanes at the time. I used to have my son. around this area here, and where I live up in Durham, Ontario, not the town of Durham. And lots of fields out here. You can fly all you want, and no neighbors to bother you.
Yeah, that's always nice. And this is radio related because it has radio controllers on it. Yeah, my little DJI it hooks up to the phone, and I can fly that thing like 4 kilometers away, and it'll transmit the video to my phone, and I can see where it is. I fly it over to my kids' school and stuff all the time, and I got to be careful because the airport's there, and once I hit the cross pattern of the airport, it comes to a dead stop, and I have to hit return to home. Yeah, it's great. You can fly no eyes on it for 4 kilometers, 10 kilometers if you got a line of sight. Anyway, sure Nick wants to get back to the group there and see if there's anybody else. I'll pass it back to you, Nick.
Okay, just one more thing. I have a swamp buggy meant for water, but I got so much snow out here. I started up and fly over the snowbanks and everything with it. It's an old Dumas one I built way back in 1970, and I still have it. And I got a little GP25 on it, that little Magnum engine, and it goes like hell. Lots of fun.
Oh, I have to visit you there, Harry. I have to visit you one day. Yeah, if you have all these buggies and all these things, I would love to see in person. Devin is asking if anybody's on channel 16, lower side. Please give it a try on the radio. I know there is no conditions, but we can definitely try. Trying is free and it doesn't hurt. And don't be like those guys, because I have some friends, they turn on the radio for 2 seconds. No one's talking, but done, gone for the day. Make a call. What? He says. I go, why you turn off the radio? Make a call. Maybe somebody will answer you. No, they turn it on. 2-3 seconds, boom, done, gone for the day. Like, seriously? Yeah, Ari, you should not be afraid of the drones. I got a Mavic Mini myself, and the beauty of a drone is that you can let go of the controller and it hovers there. It doesn't go anywhere. And if it's windy, one time I heard it going like zzz, 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 and I'm like, what's going on? And the camera wasn't moving a millimeter, like it was dead on with the gimbal. And that's why it has like 3 axis, whatever they call it, gimbal. And it's fighting to keep itself, it was fighting to keep itself from the wind, to keep it straight. And when you look at the monitor on the phone, you don't see absolutely zero movement, like millimeters, not even. And yeah, if you let go, it will hover, it won't go away. It's not like the RC planes that you have to constantly look for it. And if you make a turn or if you try to dive, and it's not going to make it, like you always constant panic to keep it on the air. This is very cool. You just let go and boom, it stays there. It doesn't move. The only thing that I didn't like, I bought it, and then 6 months later, the Mini 2 came out. I'm like, what? What is that? Like an iPhone? Every 6 months, we're gonna get a new model, or a year? And then the Mini with the zoom, the 2 had the zoom, or then the Pro came, or something. And I was good because I bought the Mini, and then one gentleman was, because the Mini came in two packages. One package was 1 battery, 1 controller, and the drone, and the other one had a nice case for 3 batteries and a triple battery charger and the drone. So Buddy has lost the drone with 1 battery, and he was selling the suitcase, the bag with 2 batteries left, and the remote control. And I'm like, and I got that for like really cheap. And I marked the batteries, so I know it was his. So if it fails, I know I can blame him. But anyway, the batteries were good. I kept charging them. I'm not gonna say too much, but I'm gonna say a lot about the drone. The thing is, downtown here, you have to be 8 kilometers away from an airport in order to fly. I went all around the neighborhood. I made videos away from the airport, and then where am I gonna go else? In the boonies? And what am I gonna show there? The boonies. if I wanted to make a video. Mr. Bill is here. Thank you so much for coming. You are not the father. Sorry, you are number 32. Number 32, Mr. Bill, on the check-ins list. Mr. Bill 32. Thank you for coming. Happy Friday. We are on channel 16. That's why 38 is quiet, because I'm not there. We're on channel 16. Feel free to send a fax there. All right. Who else would like to say hello, guys? Go ahead, please.
The DJI Mini 2 is the one that I have. Great little thing. Then they came out with the DJI Mini 3 right after I bought it. Same deal as what you had.
9 Oscar Charlie, 933, Kevin, Saskatchewan, Canada.
Well, guess what, Kevin? Oops, I dropped something. What did I drop? I found it. Okay. Kevin, guess what? You are 933 and you are caller number 33. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Friday. Oh, I'm getting a fax. Hold on. Is the fax coming? Yeah, we got a fax. We got a fax, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. I have to go grab it from the printer. I'm just joking. Yeah, so Kevin, thanks so much. You're number 33. Go ahead. Anything new and exciting over your side? Go ahead.
No, a nice quiet day again here. Supposed to go down to minus 22 tonight, and then I think we're finally going to start warming up for real.
Yeah, I was listening to the weather radio earlier, which they're planning to stop on March 16. And it's going to go down to minus 10, I think, Sunday. And a little bit more snow is coming. So I will believe it when I see it. All right. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks for coming. What else you want to talk about, guys? What time is it? It's still early, 10:30. So an hour and a half. Thank you for spending your Friday night with us. Yeah, we do have a telephone line again. The number is 1289-799-7414. I can get you on the air and you can talk to us and say hello. Or you can use the Zello and come and say hello. So, yeah, the floor is yours, guys. Questions, concerns, suggestions, or to say hello. Go ahead.
I could hear that old modem sound on 16. That must have been Bill. He's the only one out there that gets over my static level. But I could just hear it coming over the static with those squeals. The old sound of the modem.
Yeah, we don't say names here. Okay, we don't say names. We try to keep it professional, but most likely. Yeah, what can we do? What can we do? Sometimes you gotta have fun.
Hey, Nick, I sent you that book, and I just wondered, did you find anything interesting in it?
Yes, Harry. Yes, I received it. I did receive it. What did I do with it? I did save it on the computer. I forgot which computer because I have a few. Oh, someone is off frequency here. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. So, yeah, I did received it. I'm gonna. I seen some of the pages. They're really interesting. Uh, I don't know. I might make a video about it. Yeah, it's a great idea.
You should, because there's some very interesting drawings at the end of how to make a long john beam, and how to make a simple antennas and stuff like that. good for someone just getting started, especially the simple antenna, great for someone who lives in an apartment building.
Yeah, like somebody like me. Somebody like me. Yeah, I again, I wish I had the space, and I'll go get the materials. I have tools. I pay even money to store my tools. That's how many tools I have here in Canada. It's unreal. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't have the space, unfortunately. No space. Okay, let's see. How about it? This is the Ontario CB Radio Club. We're live on YouTube, and we're looking for any stations here on this channel. We're monitoring channel 16. I hope we are on frequency. Yeah. So anybody would like to say hello? Please feel free. What? Come on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Unreal. All right, guys, back to you.
Who was eating what now?
The people that came there.
In the Zello chat there, I posted 2 pictures of a lot of the mess-tastic nodes that I picked up over Ontario over the last month. Like over 309 of them now. Yeah, I just wanted you to take a look at that and think about setting up a node there. You can see I put one downtown Toronto. You can see how many nodes there are. And if you go onto the Messtastic forums and stuff, these are all new users. I know a lot of younger people as well, all interested in radio. They're learning about FWR and antennas and trying to get up Yagis and better signals with each other. And, you could broadcast out openly over that network and advertise the Ontario TV Club, and a lot of people interested in radio on there.
Yeah, thanks, Wade. I'll look it up. Yeah, or send me the link. Let me see what you posted here. Yeah, there is one here with all the stations. Oh wow, 100 plus, and yeah, look at that. How many stations we have in Toronto? So yeah, that's interesting. Send me a link or something there, Wade, so I can look it up. John, I'm only on the air on weekends, unfortunately. I don't know.
For sure, I think you do really good. Maybe doing a Messtastic video and maybe bridging those 2 communities between CB radio and Messtastic. A lot of people on Messtastic because they don't need a license and such. So, very similar qualities to CB radio.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now that you mention it last time too, but I saw an email somewhere about this, so maybe I should follow up. But yeah, if you want to send me the link, I'll be more than happy to look at it. John is saying he tried the 16 lower side yesterday around noon Pacific time. Every now and then you can get people on 16. Yeah, yeah. Me mostly, I'm on weekends. Like I'll hook up the antenna out of the window on Friday night, like around when we do the net, and then I'll take it around Sunday night late, because during the week I come home tired. I don't have the time to hook up the antenna and whatnot. So yeah, Anybody else, guys? Go ahead, please. Feel free.
I hear some guys talking on 16, but I just can't get through to it.
Yeah, yeah. It's not easy, unfortunately. I wish there was conditions. I mean, even people, complained about Zello, and they say, Zello is not a radio. It's not the same. I said, guys, I know, I understand. I'm fully aware. Like Zello is not to take you away from your radio or to replace your radio. It's just that we use it once a week so that we can communicate with all the members because there is no conditions. If there were conditions, if it was the same like uh, 40 meters or 80 meters, I would be all over that radio. I will be all over that radio. But unfortunately, it's not. So we don't have conditions. And then we have friends from all over, like the States, you know what I mean? And even Europe. So you know what I'm trying to say. It's not just once a week. If we can use the Zello so that we can talk to each other, and then whatever.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, I don't expect to hear much up here in Lindsay. There's only a few guys up here, and most of them are never on anyway. I just need to get higher. I need to get higher and higher and higher. Or I need to move, but that's not happening. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, I can hear somebody just barely over my static level. I got my attenuation on, so the static is down to nothing. But that's just the normal for me here. I don't get to hear too much up here.
We were discussing that about grounding your antenna. If you grounded your antenna, even your radio, like I have no static here at all, not a bit, and you hear like crazy. It helps a lot.
Yeah, well, I got everything grounded, and I did put the cores on all my coaxes and stuff, and shut down one of my cameras. One of my cameras was causing severe interference. Like I used to get a solid 9S units through 10 and 11 meter, and even up in the other bands, the other amateur bands. But since doing that and grounding and everything, like if I turn my attenuation off, I still only have like 5S units of static. But yeah, it definitely helped. That's for sure.
Yeah, the attenuator will lower the noise, but it will lower the receive also. If the station, if the signal on the other side is coming within the limit, it's not easy. I know.
Well, I got the attenuation and I got IPO. Oh God, I can't remember what IPO means. But if it's a voice that's getting over the static with the attenuation on, the voice will still come through. If they were never going to make it through the static, then they won't come through anyway. So I just leave it on. It keeps the static down on my end.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. I agree with you. Okay, let's see. What time is it? 22:43. So that will make it 20 to 11. Excuse me. 20 to 11. Okay, you guys give me a minute. I'm just gonna go to the kitchen to put some fresh coffee because I ran out. I ran out. So you guys go ahead, and I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Out Lindsay way, you must hear 235 Blueberry Hill all the time. I can hear him all the way over here on the 400 some nights.
Unfortunately, yeah. Somebody's getting to me on 16 there, but I can't really make out who he is. I heard him in there, but it's just I can't make out what he's saying. I just hear that he's saying something. I heard him say 452, but yes, I have to deal with 235 all the time.
I know exactly what you mean.
That is brutal. He's actually probably still on there right now. He hides out on 235 Blueberry Hill, if he's on there. Oh, just checking. See? Ugh. Uh-oh, that went uncomfortably quiet for a little bit. I'll key up because Nick's probably off getting a coffee or something. Yeah, he used to be the strongest up here, but there's a couple of other local guys. There's one guy that used to be in Oshawa way back in the day when I was out in Oshawa. He's out here, but he doesn't have much of an antenna because he can only sit indoors. So, yeah, it's very limited on people that are out here.
What's your GTH there, Tim?
I'm out here in Lindsay.
Yeah, I'm just north of Lindsay as well. I was just wondering. I don't think that we met.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, probably not. What's your name? Are you on the radio out here at all, or what?
Yeah, first person was Roscoe. Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Victor Whiskey.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm V3TJL. What was your call sign?
Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Victor Whiskey.
Do you drive a Jeep?
Negative. I drive a Honda Civic with a Wilson 1000 on it.
Oh, okay, wrong call sign. It was Whiskey something. I saw a Jeep at Canadian Tire the other day. It had a call sign plate on it. Yeah, I got a big black pickup truck with a stupid, ridiculously long ham stick sticking off my back garage, and a couple other antennas because you can never have enough antennas on a vehicle.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah. I got my call sign on the plate of the.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, there's a few people around here. I don't know. There's one guy who's got it almost looks like an Antron with a couple antennas off the side of it on a tower going up one of the highways out of town here from me, but I've never talked to him, and a couple of the other people don't know who he is either. So he's got a nice setup. I like that tower with the antennas the way they are.
That Wilson's a good antenna. It's been a very popular antenna for a long time.
Yeah.
Good evening, Roscoe. It's been a long time.
How you doing, Wade? Yeah, for sure. Good to hear you in there, man. Yeah, quite often I'm in here. I just sit back and don't say too much. Where's that tower with Entron on the side of it?
It's on the Antron's on top, and it's got a couple other antennas off the side. It's on the 36 there going towards Dunsford.
Okay, yeah. I had an Antron on top of my tower for quite a while. I'm north of the Glen Arm on Clarny Bay Road. Super scan. And I've got a what do you call it? Diamond 50 VHF on the side of it as well.
I'm jealous of the super scanner. There was a guy in town here that had one leaning over for years. And this year I thought, I need to go knock on the door and say, hey, what are you doing with that? but it's down now. I don't know if it came down in the ice storm or what, but yeah, it sucks. It's gone. I had one of those back in the day, man. That was my favorite antenna. I got the 13V2 on my roof. I got the Diamond X200A. I got the Antron. I got an MCOM N-Fed 66-foot wire antenna. I got the Delta Loop and a dipole up there, and a J-pole. And I think that's it. I have another beam, a 2-meter beam, but it's not functional. I got to get it taken down eventually. I got a few up there. I want to put a couple more up, but yeah, we'll see. It's all about running coax.
Yeah, I hear you. A lot of coax, a lot of work maintaining them all too. I run a 540-foot horizontal loop for my HF stuff in the backyard. No one can see it. It's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, I'll let the channel get back to regular traffic, I guess.
All right. Well, see, that's the bribery my wife's trying with me right now. If I get the basement all finished and we sell the house, then we can buy something that's more out in the country with more property, and I can run wires and antennas everywhere if I want. She's definitely, she knows how to bribe me, that's for sure. All right, let's throw her back in there.
Yeah, no worries, guys. Not a problem. Roscoe, thank you so much for coming. I checked you in on number 34, okay? Number 34. Good to have you here. Have you heard Ted? What's going on with Ted? Is he okay?
Yeah, we were talking to Ted earlier this week. He was around Zello here one night. Yeah, everything's best it can be for him. He's he's tight on time right now, right?
Yeah, it makes sense with all the snow. Of course, we understand. Yeah, say hello to him next time. I mean, what am I saying? I can say hello to him on Messenger. I forgot about it. Sorry, my mind is. I was looking at something here. Yeah, good stuff. Yep. So what are we doing? It's almost 11 o'clock, guys. 10 minutes, 10 to 11. Oh. All right. Yeah, it's dead quiet, so people are playing. They have nothing else to do but playing. I wish I could play too. Oh, what? Yeah, that's right. That's right. What can we do if there is nobody on the radio? Here in Toronto, we have about I'd say 10 or 15 locals. They're not on all the time, but it's okay. Some of them stay late, like maybe 1 a.m. sometimes. I'm talking about 298. With my antenna here on the window, I don't know, Tim, if you've seen the antenna. I can do from like downtown west where I am, I can do all the way to Stouffville and all the way to Oshawa. During the day, I spoke to Hamilton, but if there is noise, I can barely make it there. So this is my range. This is my distance with this little window antenna. But when I use a tuner, even though it doesn't have a coil, I can play with it and I can go to other bands, and it's been fun. It's been fun. I do have load coils that I can interchange, and I can put a load coil for 80 meters or one for 40 meters. But it's a little too much of a hassle for me. Like if I do it now, let's say if we shut down everything and I'm by myself, and then I can put the antenna inside, change the coil, put it back up. But then if I fall asleep the next day, I will have to use only that band. I won't be able to use the 11 meters. So it's a little annoying like that. But at the end of the day, it does the job. I have absolutely zero complaints.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I go up into those bands a bit. I mostly just listen up there. I use FT8, but yeah, I can go to all bands. I got the antennas to do everything. So yeah, I like listening to the conversations up there though. And like you said, you can definitely talk further up in those bands than you can in these ones or down in those bands.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I don't use FT8 or any other digital um forms of communication. Just the antenna. One time I was talking to somebody, and because I have not one, I have two FT101s. You know, the old tube radios. And I was talking to somebody in Ohio, and he's like, I go, I'm on a window antenna with an FT101, and he's like, FT100? I go, no, FT101. Which radio is that? I said, Google it. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? He couldn't believe I was going there. That was a funny moment there. He didn't know the radio.
Yeah, it's a really old base station style radio, all right? Yeah, the FT100 is what I have, little mobile radio. Thing works really good, but it could have a little more punch to it.
Come on, get some power. I'll get some power when you get a real antenna.
You gotta pump it up.
I know if I had some power and a little bit of height, I'd probably do all right.
I get
Who's that, Larry? Larry, is that you?
that's me, buddy. How you been?
Larry, all is well. Thank you for coming and thank you for asking. Sorry about that. I'll check you in on number 35, Larry. Number 35 on the check-ins list. How's everything with you? Anything new and exciting?
Nope. Well, I sold a radio to one of my fellow ham guys, and that's about it. Not too much excitement. Pretty slow up here.
Sorry, guys. 9 Oscar Charlie 67. I got held up with something else. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, no worries. Hello back to you. Not a problem. Good stuff. I was looking at the Larry. I was looking at the ham fests, and there is one in Montreal. Are you guys planning to go there?
Oh no, I don't think that'll happen. Not Montreal.
Yeah, I wanted to go. I wanted to go, to be honest, but man, it's like a 6-hour drive plus. Because I'm gonna fall asleep on the way back. I usually pull over in a gas station somewhere, and I sleep a couple of hours. And everybody's looking for me. Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm sleeping. Let me sleep. I need sleep.
Montreal's a fun town to go to. So it's worth it. You know, Hamfest or good town to party in. But I guess we're all old.
I used to go there for New Year's Eve quite often. We went, but like you said, I'm getting too old now for that.
Thanks,
I only
Adam.
bar hop for so long.
It's 11 p.m. here too, Adam. Thanks. Thanks for coming.
I want to thank Kevin for sending me a sideband radio, and I made two contacts this week that blew me away. Again, I'm a rookie at this, and I don't have the best equipment. But Kevin sent me a whole bunch of. He sent me this J.C. Penney older CV, and I made contacts in Prince George and in Saskatchewan this week, which blew my mind. I heard them both very well. They heard me.
Yeah, yeah. It can happen. It can happen. Yes, and yes, it can happen. It's all about having patience and being in the right time at the right place.
Yeah, again, I was trying. There's always these guys down in Texas, and I tried, but no one. They didn't come back to me. And I'll just listen. I'm sorry that I don't mean to jump in.
Thank you, Adam. No problem. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't worry about it. I don't know if you were on 38 on lower side. That JC Penney, I don't think, does it have 40 channels? Can you remind me?
Yeah, 10-4, that's 40. I was on 36, 36 and 38. It was 38 with, I can't remember now. 38 with one of them, 36 with Kevin in Saskatchewan, and 38 with Dan in Prince George. I think, yes.
Yeah, yeah, cool. Very nice. I try to stay away from 38 because in my area, I hear Texas like booming, booming, and it's not easy to make contact because everybody's on 38. So people will go like to 37, 36, 35, sometimes 39, 40. But yeah, good stuff. So now you got the bug. Oh, now you have the bug. So I'm on channel 16 lower side. If you want, we can give it a try. I don't think we can make the distance, but if you want, I'm monitoring channel 16. That would be 27155. Yeah. So you have the bug now. Welcome to the club. So now you're going to start spending more money for more radios.
Yeah, 10-4. I'm inheriting some money. It's taken a long time to get to me, but when it does, that's one of the things I'm going to buy. 16 up or down?
Down, lower side.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll go there in a minute.
Okay, I have the radio on. Just gonna put the volume down here. Yeah, so good stuff, guys. It's 11 o'clock, 2 hours. We made it 2 hours successfully on this live net. Anything else that you would like to talk about? Comments, questions, suggestions, concerns, or to say hello, please feel free.
Yeah, if you go to Montreal, you can practice speaking French. I don't know if you get a lot of chance to speak French, but in Montreal, you can get to practice speaking French at the Hamfest.
Well, William, I only know a few words, and these are the basics, like I love you, I want you. These are the most basic, and that's all you need, basically.
I can speak French. I know one word. Mercy barbecue.
Anything, merci beaucoup, and I know, Eri, you speak the French very nice. Our friend VA6 GKT, says that since we moved into our townhouse, all my radio work is mobile in my van. Summertime, I have a full shack in the back of my van working amateur radio and, of course, 11 meters, all SSB. Yeah, yeah, I know the feeling. Before, I don't know how long have you been. Do you want to share your first name? My name is Nick, November Echo Kilo. Before I made my custom bracket for my window antenna, I used to be on the mobile too, and I would go out there. I smoke cigarettes. I will have the windows open, and then I will freeze, and then I will crank the heat and idle like all the time, and then I would fall asleep. And then one day the police came over and beamed me with that light, and I woke up and I'm like, whoa! And as soon as they saw me moving my head, they just turned away and they left. So I know the feeling. I've spent hours, and I look at the time, and sometimes it's like 6 a.m. and I'm like, geez, what am I doing here? I'm sleeping in the car in the parking lot. So I said, this is not a life. So I made a custom bracket with my friends. We didn't have a welding machine, so I put bolts and nuts and bolts, and then later I found somebody. We welded everything together, and I have a huge radiator that weighs about a ton right under the window. So I made a bracket that goes up, goes out about 2.5 feet, clears the window, and then it goes up for it's like a Z kinda, and then it goes up for another 2 feet. There is a pipe in there, and on that pipe I put a 6 feet aluminum pipe that snugs in there beautifully, and it's all removable. And then on that I put a bracket of a boomerang CB antenna, which I've modified. I put longer elements, and I was able to tune that thing, and it works amazing. It works really amazing. Let me see. Somebody was on 16. Yeah. Was that? Oh, okay. Yeah. So if you want VA6, I can put a link on the video, or if you're following the channel, look at my window antenna setup. If you can find that video, and you will see all about it. Okay, looks like we have some activity on channel 16. I think it's Eric. Eric is talking to Bill. We cannot hear Eric. Was it Eric? 67, he said, right? Bill? Is that 67? Oh, Larry in Oshawa. Okay. Larry, you got a copy on this little window antenna over? It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. No hard feelings. It's the conditions. What can we do? All right, guys, back to you. Go ahead.
Nick, I tried. I didn't hear you on my end here. I heard the guy in Oshawa and the American guy before, but I didn't hear you. I don't think you heard me. I keyed up a few times.
Yeah, you have more chances to hear 158 because he lives on the 17th floor or something, and he has an antenna up there, and yeah, you have better chances to hear him instead of me here. Guys, take it from here. 30th floor. Yeah, 30th floor, not 17th. He's on the 30th floor. Yeah, I'm so jealous. He knows I'm jealous, but we're still friends, no hard feelings. Guys, give me a minute. I need to look for something. You take it from here, and I'll be back.
The Hamfest in Montreal, eh? You know what club it is? Because some of the clubs are divided by language.
I will post the link in a second. Give me a second. I'm still looking for something. Go ahead, guys. Talk.
When I first got married, I was on the 7th floor of an apartment building in Mississauga, and I got in a little walkie-talkie, 1.5 watt. I used to just get out on the balcony there, and I'd get out like crazy. I was facing east.
I got it, Mr. Bill. Yeah, Lachine, that's a suburb. You don't have to actually go into the city for that. Lachine, named because when the French explorers were there, they thought they were in China. Yeah, that's a bilingual part of the city. I don't know that club. I've heard of the Royal Legion. Okay, that's cool. Thank you.
Oh, Nick is now showing the Hanover Fest at the time. I lived near that area, and I was there. Interesting. You see a station wagon there. I saw him in Milton, and I saw him all over the place. I would love to sell vacuum tubes.
Are there any Hamfests in Hamilton? Look that up.
You know, I don't know. I used to live in Milton, and there's a Hamfest there every year. I met Nick there also. Actually, I bought a 3-element beam from him.
The Hamilton Amateur Radio Club had their meeting yesterday. I don't see any Hamfest though.
Now you have to go on that website that all the Hamfests are on. They tell you where they all are. And write them down. If you can go, you can go.
Yeah, I got the bug. If I had the money, that would be great. I got the bug.
Just watch what you buy. There's a lot of junk there, and usually you know something good and something bad. But there's a lot of good stuff out there. When some people inflate the prices quite a bit, like for example, if you know the price of something, you say, "Hey, cool, that's okay," but you're going for a deal, not for a retail. Like for example, a Pyramid power supply. In 1970, you could buy them. Oh, sorry, a microphone, Turner Plus 2. That's even a better one. Brand new, they sold for $32. People want like $50 for them. You gotta watch out for that kind of crap.
Yeah, 10-4. I mean, I wouldn't buy anything without speaking to some of my friends here who have been very extremely generous and kind and helpful.
There's a lot of people who help out. A lot of times they have their own stuff. They don't want it anymore, and they want to give it away. Like people give me AM radios. I got about 7 or 8 of the damn things. I don't even want them. I got 2 one-handers from Realistic. One's a Sears and one's a Radio Shack one. They're 40 channel, but I'm not going to use those things hardly ever. The only channel I go on the AM is channel 27. There's a group that meets once in a while in my area and also Hamilton and Burlington. I hear them. Also on Saturday, there's the group come up. It's the Old Tube Radio Club. They're on 7 o'clock and they're on channel 11.
Okay, so I'm in Hamilton, so 11 at 7, I should write this down. 11 at 7 o'clock. I remember somebody said that who in Hamilton, well, I haven't heard back from. He said that 11 is the Hamilton that he's on there. So 11, okay, I'll write this down.
Channel AM, channel 11. And the one you're thinking about is the one place I went to not that long ago was Grimsby or way down by the falls. I think that's where it was. He'll know if you ask.
What's the other channel you said that's Milton and Burlington, maybe?
Oh, the Hamfest in Milton? Oh, yeah. I used to live there in Milton and had a house there. Actually, I had two. Sold one off so I could retire. They go into the park, right in the middle of town. Go on, just type in Hamfest, Ontario, Canada, and they have a list of all the Hamfests going on. And you can pick and choose the one you like.
Okay, thanks for it.
Correction. The Old Tube Radio Network is a YouTube channel from California, and they use channel 11 on AM, and they come on the radio. And you will be amazed how many people are on channel AM on channel 11 AM, and the old radios that they use. There is no conditions. You won't be able to hear them on channel 11 AM. Now about the Hamfest, the first Hamfest was at Niagara Peninsula. I can get the exact address, but it's done now, so there's no point for that. I'll post the link for the whatchamacallit, the Hamfest in Montreal, and then I'll post the link for the next one, which is in I was just looking at it. We had some people doing work at home at my apartment today, and I'm missing something, and that's why I said, guys, you guys talk, and I'll be back. I'm so upset right now because I'm missing something, and I cannot find it, and I don't want to accuse the people, but looks like that's exactly what happened. So yeah, give me a minute, guys. You can go ahead and talk. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Don't feel bad, Nick. I had guys put in a new furnace for me and a heat pump, and I'm missing an antenna that goes on top of my walkie-talkie, a replacement antenna, a nice long one. They stole it, and then they put a shitty replacement antenna for a broken radio. It's a what do you call a mud duck antenna, and then they stole my pneumatic nailer out of my toolbox. They stole them both. I told the guys, I said, they did this, and he won't do nothing about those reliant. Don't trust those people. If you're going to have any first stuff done, hang around and watch them.
There's the next Ontario Hamfest is going to be held in June, I believe. It's June the 7th, and it's going to be at Waterloo Regional Police Association Recreational Park in North Dumfries, and it's open to the public from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Its tailgate starts at 8, and vendors at 7 a.m., and it's $10 admission, $10 Canadian.
When is that, William?
I've got it down for June the 7th at Waterloo Recreational Park there in North Dumfries, Ontario, at the Police Association Recreation Park. And it's vendors, open to vendors at 7 a.m., tailgate at 8 a.m., and it's open to the public from 9 a.m. to noon. And it's free admission for 12 and under, and $10 admission for if you're older than 10 years old, like all of us are.
Yeah, I know about that one on in June. Yeah, I know about that one. Yeah, There is a list that I go and check, and as I said, I'm gonna post um, links for the websites. Um, Give me a second, guys. I'll be back.
Carp is going to be in September, and then there's going to be another one. There's going to be another one in October. Um, it's the Eastern Ontario Ham Fest, October the 3rd. But those are the only three that I have showing for Ontario coming up. One's going to be at Erskine Johnson Arena for the Carp Ontario one, and the other one is going to be at St. Albert in October the 3rd for the Eastern Ontario Ham Fest.
I see one for Cardinal, Ontario, 35 days from now, I think early April.
I always go to the Milton Ham Fest. I used to live there for many years. And I'll go to the one in Hanover, 'cause I'm just south of Hanover, and it's near me. And I'll go to anyone that's nearby. That's okay with me. But I like going to Ham Fest because there you find a deal. You always have to be buyer everywhere.
You're in Hanover, Ontario?
Yep, just over in the town of Durham. It's only about 15, 18 kilometers away.
And floor is like one of the highlights of the trip up Highway 6 to Tobermory. There's the OPP, the Ontario Provincial Radio System, had a fantastic antenna coverage all the way to, you wouldn't lose the signal from the Wellington border all the way up to Owen Sound. I know that place well.
Hey, Craig. Sorry, I wasn't
Well,
looking at the comments
they're in
there.
Chatsworth, just as you go up to Owen Sound. And I don't know if there's any other OPP stations up. Oh, there's one. Sorry, there's one in the South River up there. And other than that, there's not much more. But no, I've been living here since I moved here in 2004 when I retired from the Ford plant. I said, that's it. I've been living here ever since.
Yeah, no, I meant the towers. Yeah, they have a detachment in Grey, couple in Grey County and a couple in Bruce. But the Durham area had this amazing antenna that covered, as you were driving, you were able to listen to the OPP from south of Arthur down
Yes,
to
10
Midnight
hours
Forest, and then
easily.
as far north as Owen Sound.
10 hours of smoking. Sorry, I didn't see your comments, guys.
Oh, why are you doing?
Thanks,
you
Craig.
have to be around Mailmay. You go up when you leave Mailmay and you head up to the highway. You have to go. You make a left-hand turn, and it's a lower road, and you keep going there, and then you see this monster tower. There's two of them. One is for the OPP, and the other one is for the people who do the boats.
Yeah, you cannot drive around with a 102. I know.
Coast Guard. Sorry.
Sorry about that. I
that's
was
the tower.
looking for something and I got distracted here.
Yeah, 10-4, I've seen it. Yeah, the OPP are encrypted now, so the entire, everything is encrypted except for the MTO snow plows. But we used to have a cottage up on the Bruce, so I used to listen. I'd have my scanner. I'd have an antenna on my car, and I was able to get like Durham, the tower that's near Durham, held it for like about 100K. Didn't have to switch to Owen Sound until you were past Owen Sound.
Okay, well, I had a place up by Lion's Head. I had that house for about 5 years, and my wife got pissed off, and we just sold it. And but I used to pick up all kinds of shit. I had my CB radio up there too, and I picked up all kinds of stuff because you're broadcasting over the water. Boy, do you get out! But there's nobody up there anymore, and not anymore. It used to be.
Sorry, did you say Lion's Head?
Yep, Lion's Head, yep. Right across from the liquor store.
My ex-wife's family had a cottage on the Huron side, Miles Bay off Highway 9, and then to Miles Bay Shore Road. Yeah, I used to go driving with when I was married. We would go driving to Lion's Head. And you're right. Like I was able with a scanner to hear like the the weather tower in Muskoka, Parry Sound. Able to hear Michigan stuff on the Huron side. The one problem I noticed about that area, it's so rocky, it really hinders like radio.
Sometimes you swear to God you're walking on the, I'll tell you, the soil here is only about, where I am, it's 6 feet deep. Well, the other place is only about 2 feet deep of soil. So a lot of fertilizers are being used.
Hey, sorry guys to interrupt. Let me say hello to Craig. Sorry, Craig. I said I don't know if you heard. I was looking for something. Some people came and did work in here, and now I'm missing something, so I didn't see your name there. Thanks, Craig, for coming. Yeah, the setup with the antenna is amazing. It does a really good job. And who else mentioned something about UG? What was it? UGGL or UGG? Yeah, UGGI. Yeah, there is a Hamfest over there as well. And he said Montreal is going to take me 10 hours. Probably, yeah, probably 10 hours. And UG mentioned also about the Hamfest in Pickering. Yeah, that's the Pickering, one of the big ones. That Hamfest is one of the big ones. Yeah. So what time is it? 11:26. We did successfully 2.5 hours, guys. 2.5 hours. Thanks everybody for being here. Craig says I had a build up Durango with a 360 and lockers a few years back. That was fun till the transmission bite the dust, and then it got vandalized while waiting to get fixed. Yeah, and then it wasn't worth fixing. John says I remember my Francis Amazer would hit things, and I had it mounted on the deck lid of my old car. Yeah, and you cannot drive with a 1 or 2 inch, of course. Don't be that guy. Your car looks funny, and plus you're gonna hit stuff on the way there. And if you drive, if you try to go like 100, 120 kilometers, the antenna is gonna bend so much you might probably lose it on the way there. Okay, guys, a few more minutes. I think 2.5 hours is good enough. A few more minutes, and then we're gonna shut down the stream. If you want to stay, the channel on Zello is always on. There's always people. If you want to continue the conversation and speak freely, because when we stream, we try to keep it radio related. But when the cat is not around, the mouses are having party or something like that. So you can talk about whatever you want when we do not live stream. So back to you guys. Go ahead.
Hey, well, right now I got the ham stick on my truck, but I have the 102-inch whip on my truck with the spring. It worked great. I didn't have any issues driving around with it. I was worried about it flinging and dinging and whatnot, but it seems to stay pretty steady.
I didn't shoot well. I would fly around in the wind. You hear the wind here tonight.
Yeah, it does pretty good. I got it mounted on the top center of my back rack on my pickup truck. It's really high, but it works good. I went back to the ham stick though because I found that for skip, the ham stick outdoes the 102-inch whip tenfold, really. I couldn't hear anything. I put the ham stick on and all the skip was coming in, so I'm just going to stick with the ham stick. Wasted $40 on a coil, but whatever.
Very expensive hobby. Seeing that now.
Is that one of those MFJ ham sticks, or Shark, or which ham stick are you running?
I'm running a Workman WHF-10 ham stick. Got it from GPS Central and it was $24, and then I guess when they merged or cut up with Radio World there, now they're like $34 or something for the 10-meter ham stick. I was running an old Procom 10-meter ham stick, and it doesn't have the original width, the top width in it. Maybe that's why I was able to tune it so well, but I just found a whip that worked, and I got the right length out of it, and that was it. I think I was using a Larson 49-inch whip that I cut down instead of sticking it inside the antenna. And I got a perfect SWR. It's below 1.4 from 25 megahertz right up to the top of 28. And it works really good. But yeah, the original one was the Procom one, and I was looking it up, trying to find one that was identical to it because you can't get those ones anymore. And it turns out that the Workman WHF-10 is identical, and without the original whip, tuning the whip, it tunes right perfect in my truck. And like I said, right across all the bands. So that the any tone will do anyway.
Good stuff,
Yeah, good
Devin.
antenna, man. I love it.
It depends on the setup. It depends on the setup.
Yeah, I looked into those Larsons a couple of weeks ago, and I found a good price on the Larson, but it loads up differently than a lot of the antennas that folks use down south down here. It uses the I forget what you call it. It's like coin size. It fits into the base of the coil different. And I looked around and shopped those things, and they wanted about as much as for that as they wanted for the antenna.
Yeah, that's an NMO mount. November Mike Oscar, NMO. That's what I got. I got an NMO 27. I went to Radio World to get a 49-inch whip for it. Got the 49-inch whip, put it on, and found that wasn't the right size. So I had another one that was about 2-3 inches shorter than it. I put it in, and now I got a good SWR all the way around on the NMO 27 too. And you know, it is a damn good antenna. Like I didn't notice it did a little bit better than the 102-inch whip did, and it's about the same as my ham stick. So I got it on an antenna switch right now, so I can switch back and forth and test it out for sure. But yeah, I got both on my truck. They work really good, and they're not a bad antenna at all. But it's Larson, right? So it's expected.
Yeah, I started to buy, someone listed a Motorola radio and mobile antenna with the NMO load for the antenna that he was running on the Motorola, and he only wanted $50. I started to buy that just so I could get the NMO load in case I get the Larson antenna, because time I pay shipping and what they want for the NMO load, I'd have more than $50 tied up in it.
Yeah, well, it depends on how you're going to connect it. Like the ones that I got on my truck, they're kind of like barrel plugs, kind of. They're an SO239 to SO239 because I just connect my coax direct. And then I got the brackets on my back rack that go off the wings that you can attach antennas or whatever to. And I just dropped it through the hole on that and did it up. And then the NMO actually screws on to the SO239 connector, and you put a pin in the center, and that's how you get your NMO for your antennas. That's what I used. I got them off of Amazon. I have to look and see what they're actually called. But yeah, it's basically just a SO239 coupler that you can screw the brass NMO onto. You screw it down tight to the nut, leaving just the right amount out with that pin in the center, and it works great, man. I got them on both sides of my truck. So, and I think, yeah, they're both running NMO right now because I got my 2-meter 70 centimeter on the one NMO and the NMO 27 on the other one. They're definitely a cheaper way to go. And those things have been on my truck. They were on the last truck, so they've been on my truck for 6 years now.
I bought a service vehicle from a telephone company down here, and they had used that type of mount in a hole through the top of the pickup truck. But when I got a replacement antenna for it, it used the type of antenna plug connection like radios used back in the 60s. Like the plug that plugs into old AM FM radio from a car. But it surprised me when I plugged it into the base of the loading coil of that antenna. I was able to get a really good low SWR with it, and
Hey,
it talked
Lance.
real well. But the way you load up the antenna has a lot to do with how well it gets out.
Yep, that's for sure. Yeah, mine works really good. The only thing with those connectors I was talking about, you got to make sure you use some thread lock on the SO239 if you screw the animal down to it. 'Cause if you don't,
Thanks,
you end
Lance.
up with
Thanks
what
for
I had
coming.
that ended up inside the antenna, and I couldn't
You're
get
number
the antenna out.
37 on the check-ins
Destroyed the
list.
coil trying,
Oh man, that was
trying to
loud.
get the plug out. But thankfully, it was just a plain Jane straight through coil. There was no real coil in it. It's just to make the pin connection for 2 meter. Yeah, I've thread locked them ever since. With some thread lock on there, tighten it down to the nut, you're good to go.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, guys. Let me say hello to Lance. Lance, thank you so much for coming. Sorry, we couldn't stream. I couldn't stream on Facebook tonight due to technical issues. Lance, I'll check you in on number 37. Okay, number 37, 540 from Sutton, Ontario. And Greg is saying, I heard you saying that. Sorry that happened. I will be freaking out. You're handling much better than I would. Yeah, if you're talking to what happened to me, yes. I feel like lifting up the desk and flipping it upside down and whatever is on the desk here, all those radios and everything, because we let some people inside to do some work. And good luck now proving that that didn't happen. Yeah, thanks, Greg. Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming. Hopefully, we'll see you next Friday. We do this every night at 9 p.m. Every Friday. Sorry, every Friday night. UG, that Hamfest in Montreal is the West Island Club. Lots of English guys. There are new Hamfests in the Montreal area throughout the year. Yes, I've noticed that. Again, it's a long drive. It's gonna take me quite some time to get there. So if it's which is on a Saturday, if I'm doing the live net on a Friday night, I would have to leave at around like 11 o'clock, shut down and start driving, and then go there, stay up all day until it's done until 12 o'clock, and then go grab a bite and start driving back, which it's gonna take me. I'll be home probably 9-10 o'clock at night on a Saturday night. I've done it with other Hamfests, and I'm saying 9-10 because I know myself. I'm gonna pull over and sleep for some time, for a few hours. Let me say hello to us, UDX 462. Scarecrow, thank you so much for coming. You are number 38 on the check-ins list, my friend. Thank you so much. Let me mark you down here, number 38, UDX 462. Happy Friday night from New Zealand. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Let me show myself and say hello in person. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Let me find that setting here. Thank you so much, UDX 462 from New Zealand. Thank you so much for coming. It's your host, Nick. Pleasure to have you. Been listening while doing concreting. Oh, okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good to have you here. Yeah. So I'll go back and hide. Thanks for coming. Let me see here. Yeah, something like that. And we are back. All right, guys. Interesting conversation. If you want to continue, please go ahead. I'm not gonna stay too long. Probably another 5-10 minutes. But the channel here on Zello is always on, and you can stay here and continue the conversation. So go ahead, guys. Back to you.
I lost the channel there for a minute. I had to exit out and come back in. I don't know what happened. We were talking and then it stopped and I was like, oh, left it for a minute or so and nothing must have been an issue.
Yeah, it's okay there, Tim. It happens even in the most wealthiest families. You know, I get kicked out of from Zello uh, many times too. Sometimes it disconnects, and yeah, yeah, that's the link that yeah, Mr. Bill posted a link about the Hamfest in Quebec, Montreal. Yes, sir. All right. What else do you want to talk about, guys? A few more minutes, and as they say, last call. Last call. Let me see who else is left here. Let me hear you guys.
You are breaking the law.
Break the law, number 39, Chris. Number 39. I hope you're doing okay. I haven't talked to you in a long time. You okay? You hanging in there?
Yeah, hanging in there. Some ups and downs, but goes with the territories that I'm in right now, so just take it as it comes and see how things pan out. But yeah, life is okay. Just not long home from work. Spit a coffee and sit down and just listening to the guys.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta be strong there. You gotta be strong. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me see you. Last call. Last call. Who else? Who else is here?
9 Oscar Charlie, 156. Eric from down to Durham. I'm still here.
Okay. Who else?
I'm still here. William, 2179, down here in Wilmington, North Carolina.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. I'm so pissed off right now. I want to break something. Yeah. Okay. I think, let me see, because I don't want to miss anyone's comments. Yeah, it's Saturday in New Zealand. Of course, we probably say good morning there to you. We probably say good morning to New Zealand. What else? I don't want to miss your comments. 4 cartons. 4 cartons of cigarettes are gone. Okay? Not 1, not 2. 4 cartons of cigarettes are gone. Yep. That's right.
What kind of cigarettes?
It doesn't matter. They were the cheap ones. It doesn't matter. It's the intention, you know. Oh, you have to leave the people in here to do the work, right? And you have to come back in 3 hours. Like, what? Why can I be here and when they're ready to do whatever they have to do, we can all leave together. Oh, no, 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 no. You know, and yeah, 4 cartons of cigarettes are gone.
I was just curious what kind they were I used to smoke. I'm sorry that it happened to you. I hope I'm sorry.
Like I said earlier, Nick, I did have some radio stuff stolen from me, and one pneumatic nailer. I had a beautiful antenna. The antenna is broken. It fit right over top. It was great, beautiful thing. You can't buy it. I don't know where the guy got it. I bought this radio used. It's a 40 channel realistic radio. And then he put on a cheap little rubber duck thing on the damn thing. And I know who it was, an electrician that came in here to do some wiring for me. Same thing. But I was told to stay out of the basement because I'm in their way. Never again, ever.
Yeah, what can I say? I have so many radios in my place, and they didn't touch that. And I left the cell phone, the work phone. I left it here. I'm stupid. I left it here. They didn't take that. They didn't take any electronic devices, but oh yeah, they took the cigarettes. They took 4 cartons, and I remember because I put it on those bags that the supermarkets have now with the handles, to those plasticky whatever material. I put them on the bottom, and then on the top, I put a small package that I received with the radio. And now that package is sitting by itself on the floor instead of inside the bag, and the whole bag is missing. I've looked everywhere. Anyway, and on that note, guys, it's almost midnight. We're gonna say goodnight. Yes, UG 4, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. So I'll keep looking, but I remember what I did before I left, and yeah, because I buy once a month, right? And I don't buy every day. I buy once a month, and with the idea that it will last me for a month. And yeah, okay. Thanks, guys. We started 9 o'clock. It's almost midnight. I want to say a big, huge thank you for all of you for being here. And I'm going to say 73. I'm going to wish you a good night and a good weekend coming up. And I'll be on the air the whole weekend. I might go live again on YouTube on Sunday morning. And maybe we can catch up there. If not, I'll see you on the next one next Friday. All right, guys? Thank you so much. Let me hear you one last good night. And we're going to shut it down. Thank you.
Hey, Nick, does your building have security cameras? You could always ask them to see the footage and see them leaving carrying your bag out. Just press charges.
I could, but it's a new management. I don't know what they did. They put the cameras back to work, but it's silly. It's just silly, and I got caught on a silly situation, and yeah. But I can definitely ask for. I can definitely ask them to show me what happened. Anyway, who else? Who else?
Nick, this is Eric. Hey, this is a good chance. Eric, sorry. This is a good chance for you to quit smoking. I'm not rubbing in it. But one thing you can try and do is go through your homeowner's insurance. That may help.
Yeah. Let me say good night to our friends here. Scarecrow, UDX 462. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for coming. I wish I could stay late, but we're already 3 hours. It's getting late here. It's midnight, and gotta grab a quick snack and then relax a little bit. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Have a great night and a great weekend coming up. And I will see you on the next one. 73.
'73, Snick.
All right, son. We keep humping all night. We'll be in Dallas by morning. We're finally in Texas.
Hey, Bandit, we got you-know-who on my back door one more time.
Bandit, if you take a left turn on this next dirt road, then your ass is gonna be grass, and I'm gonna mow it.
You ought to put some preparation H on your lips, Buford, because you're talking out of your you-know-what.
This is the left, Bandit. Now you gonna take that challenge or not?
Come on, fat boy. Yeah. Snowman, keep on hooking it down the road. Old Buford thinks he's suckered me into something, but it ain't gonna happen. We're both going out onto this desert, but only one of us is coming back. You hear that, Buford?
Are you ready, Gaylord? We are ready with Charge Akimbo. Are you ready, Reggie? We are prepared for combat. And are you ready, Bandit?
I was born ready, Lord S.
Just take a little look up to your right. Now take a little look up to your left. Now take a look behind you. I'm about to crush your walnuts.
About to get my walnuts out of here.
Breaker 19, come on back. Let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive in our rolling homes on wheels. It's the friendships that thrive. Antennas high, touching the sky, signal strong as we pass by. The Ontario CB Club is where we belong, under the open sky. So tune in now, don't be shy. Join our convoy, give it a try. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride the CB love that won't die. Come on back, let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive in our rolling homes on wheels. It's the friendships that thrive. Breaker 19, come on back. Let's hear your voice on the track. In the Ontario CB Club, there's always someone to talk back. Through the winter snow or the summer's heat, we'll keep the airwaves alive in our rolling homes on wheels. It's the friendships that thrive. In the Ontario CB Club, together we'll ride the CB love that won't die.